don't know what to do right now. My fishy besties are trapped in 2 super bubbles, and now they're floating away into the sky, thanks to Appy. How am I gonna fix this mess somehow?
Lannie, you're our only hope to setting us free from these super bubbles. You've got to rescue us and pop these bubbles before they float away into the sky forever.
Say what?
Sam, what now? Me? How am I supposed to do that? I don't even know where the bubbles are taking you fishies to, so how can I save you guys if I don't have a clue on where to travel to?
No need to panic for one bit, Lannie, cause we know that you can do this. Just see if any one of our closest friends can help you out with this mission. Or maybe think of a possible explorer that is willing to tag along with you.
But you gotta hurry, cause the super bubbles are starting to float higher and higher, and they're starting to take us to who knows where. Hurry, Lannie. Rescue us.
No, let me go to regular water.
Now I'm starting to get worried about this bubble dilemma. I know I promised to rescue my friends and park those super bubbles to set them free, but I don't know where exactly they're heading to. This is totally bad. I will need to construct a plan if I'm gonna have to save my besties from disaster. I know that they're floating away to somewhere around the city, but now I need to figure out on where to go in order to set them free. If only I know one particular someone that could possibly be a close friend, or likely an explorer that might know exactly on where can those super bubbles be floating to. Wait a second right there. I think the word explorer is likely getting me somewhere. And speaking of which, who was that one girl that my friends were talking about earlier?
That's just another friend we usually hang out with occasionally, for quite a good while by this point. And her name goes by Dora Marcus.
Is that she is known as the world's greatest explorer ever. She always brings along her talking backpack, who carries the things she needs for her journey, and her trusty map, who provides the directions to her destination.
She is always out exploring with her best monkey friend, Boots, her brave and determined cousin Diego, and some of her other rainforest friends.
Dora never gives up, always determined to complete her adventure, and overall, a really great friend in the end.
Light bulb!
Aha, that's my answer to figure out the directions of those super bubbles. I can get Dora the Explorer and her monkey friends Boots to help me rescue my friends and park those bubbles before they float away for good. And considering that Dora is such a fantastic explorer, I'll surely get the 9 out of those super bubbles before they know it. What I just need to do right now is to find Dora and Boots and convince them to help me with my mission. Have no fear, fishy friends, cause your lantern shark bestie is off to the rescue and gonna get you all out of your dilemma very soon. Lannie, lantern shark, off I flow.
Hi, 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 ha. Hi, 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 ha. Hi, 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 ha, ha. Yay, 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 yay.
I definitely got a strong feeling that these type of butterfields are called from the monarch butterfly family. I should know, cause they're one of the more common butterfields around this part of the rainforest.
And I got a really strong feeling that I likely caught sight of a blue morph butterfly right by the center of this bush, since it's got the bluish and brownish colors on its wings.
I got a great feeling that you'd definitely read about that news. That does look like a blue morph butterfly, which is also the same types that Diego and helped out. Now together.
Oh, my girls, I can't believe it right now. That has got to be Dora and Boots, and I'm actually gonna go up and say hi to them. Alright, Lannie, control yourself, and stay cool meeting new friends.
Cookies!
I'm totally speechless right now, cause I'm standing in front of the real Dora the Explorer. This is my first time meeting you and Boots, but I just can't control myself for any longer by now.
Just one question though. Who are you supposedly? Me and Dora kinda don't have a clue at all, since this is the first time meeting you, obviously.
Well, my name is Lannie Lantertar, and it's so nice to meet you two. Meet you two. And if I'm not mistaken, you're Dora the Explorer, right?
Yes. I am the real Dora Marquez. And this monkey is my friend Boots. And it sounds like your name is Lannie. Anyways, is there anything we can help you with?
As a matter of fact, I do. Something terrible has happened. My best fishy friends, like Baby, William, Lola, Jax, Pink, Goldie, Unikitty, Puppycorn, and Lil'Petey, are all trapped in 2 super bubbles, and they're floating away in the sky.
You said, what now? Now that is definitely something that isn't good. Those 9 have been some of our closest friends for quite a good while. And now, they're in trouble. Do you exactly where the bubbles are heading to?
That's the exact reason why I'm meeting you in the first place. I don't exactly know where those super bubbles are heading to at all. And since your friend is an explorer, I bet she'd likely know the directions.
Well, on a positive note, Lannie, you have definitely asked the right person for the job. How about me and Boots can come with you to track down those super bubbles and your friends?
And by the time we catch up to your besties, you can pop those super bubbles and set them free before they float away for good.
Fantastic. That's great to hear that you are able to help me out with this rescue mission. Now, before we can get going, we've got to figure out where the super bubbles are going.
Fortunately, I know someone that might be able to figure out the directions to your friends. I better take out the man and find out where we're going for this journey.
I'm the map. And I'm proud to state that. Sounds like some of Dora and Boots' closest friends are in 2 super bubbles and are floating away in the sky. Well, I know exactly on where they're heading to. I got the record that they're heading towards a nearby mountain that is located in the countryside, meaning that you 3 will need to save them before the bubbles pops or float away into the unknown. And to do so, you'll need to go through the Troll Bridge, home to the grumpy old troll. Then you'll have to go past the Animal Rescue Center, which is where Diego lives. And then you'll be able to reach the mountains. Good luck, explorers.
Wow, that's quite a long journey. This rescue mission is a lot tougher than I expected it to be.
Trust us, Lannie. We've been in more tougher adventures before. But with enough confidence, bravery, and determination, we'll always get the job done before we know it.
And since we got the directions to those super bubbles, it means we can get going and save your besties, Lannie. Famous. Let's go.
Whoa, Lannie, this is our first stop. The Troll Bridge. This is where our friend, the grumpy old troll, hangs around in.
H.
Greetings, fellow travelers.
Oh my god, that jump scared me for quite a bit. And from the looks of things, I guess you're a bigger the old troll who lives under the bridge.
That's right. And none of you 3 will be allowed to cross my bridge unless you attempt to solve my riddle. And this is definitely one that I haven't given out just yet. So here's how this riddle plays out. What is the key to be a fantastic best friend? And since you 2 are friends, you both might be able to solve this one easily.
I'm not listening. I'm gonna fall asleep.
If I have to be really honest by now, I can't really seem to figure out this kind of riddle, considering that it's a totally new one anyway.
And I don't think my mind is getting somewhere at all. Someone has to figure this riddle out, at least, so we can get across the Troll Bridge.
Wait a second, Dora and Boots. Why don't you let me handle this riddle? 'Cause I might have an answer that might work.
Yes, your master.
Alrighty, grumpy old troll. Here's my answer. The key to becoming a fantastic best friend is to be yourself. Be glad on who you truly are, and don't try to blend in. And be like anyone else. 'Cause a true friend always goes with its own flow.
That was a response I didn't expect, but that is actually the correct answer to my riddle. I gotta admit, you are definitely have the knowledge of being a friend. Now you three can cross my bridge. Have a nice day.
Let's go!
Say, Lannie, that response you did for the grumpy old troll's riddle was honestly pretty sweet. And that is honestly true about being a best friend overall.
Well, dudes, I knew that would be the case, since I dodged the quote in the back of my lantern line. And we successfully managed to cross the troll bridge, which was our first stop.
And that means we'll need to swim by 2 more stops on the map before we can get to your friends before they float away towards the mountain. So come on, Boots and Lannie, we better continue our adventure. Famous. Let's go.